Hey, it's Steven here from Marketplace Superheroes, and in this video I'm going to talk about 7 different ways you can be making money with Amazon. We're going to break them right down and show you how they work in detail. And as always, like the video if you're excited for the 7 ways. You got to be excited by now, come on. And secondly, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first way we're going to talk about today is Amazon Flex. We're not going to talk about FBA at all for one video. Can you believe it? I will not say Amazon FBA and I've already said it 3 times. Anyway, Amazon Flex, that's the first thing we're going to talk about. And basically, as we can see on screen, what this is, it's a flexible hours way of working with Amazon. So right now, Amazon are delivering obviously millions of packages every single day to people all over the world. And so in order to make that happen, they realized, number one, they couldn't always rely upon outside carriers because outside carriers sometimes suck. That's just the way it is. So what they did was they brought in their own delivery vehicles, number one, and number two, what they brought in is this thing called Amazon Flex. So basically you're able to download an app onto your phone, kind of like Uber or Lyft or whatever that you would use, and then basically Amazon will send you jobs where you can go and collect a package or multiple packages from one of their fulfillment centers, and you then deliver these to the address that they've given you. Obviously, it's incredibly obvious, Stephen, but I said it anyway. That's how it works. It's kind of cool because it says here you can make $18 to $25 an hour, which is pretty good. And obviously this is all tracked in the app, kind of like, again, you would like an Uber as well. So this is pretty cool. It's also available all over the world. It's not just available in the US as well. I actually know people who do this in the UK also. So as you can see, these are the different places it's currently available in the US. Now you have to be at least 21 years old, have a qualifying vehicle, have a valid driver's license, and have valid insurance. So it's actually a lot less stringent than things like Uber as well, which is really cool. And so you just download the app and off you go. As we can see here as well, it's available in the UK also, which is you make 12 to 15 pounds an hour as well. So, this is a really good thing. I think this makes a lot of sense. It's something you should absolutely be considering as well. And as it says here, is it full-time? No, it's flexible, which is really cool. You could do this in, when you're not working as well, which is really cool. And in the UK, you have to be 18 years old, so a little bit younger, have a valid UK driver's license and a vehicle. You need to be entitled to work in the UK also, obviously, as well, right? And so this is it. Very, very simple. Makes complete sense. Something that I think is really cool. Now, all you got to do to get started in the UK as well then is just fill out this information, get the app, and then obviously Amazon will ask you a couple of other questions. So that's the first one, Amazon Flex, something you should absolutely be checking out if you are living in or nearby one of the fulfillment centers where you can do this. And that's number one. Let's get on to number two. Number two, kind of boring, but let's just do it anyway. You can get a job with Amazon, right? But the big thing is you can actually get remote jobs as well. So let's take a look. As you can see, you've got the fulfillment center hiring. That's whenever you work in Amazon's warehouse. Probably not going to be for most of you watching this video. You don't want to necessarily get into a warehouse, but for some of you, it is something you want to do. We have a number of people in our program who actually work for Amazon right now in the fulfillment centers. They actually see the massive growth. They see all the packages that are going out all the time. And what do? They say, I want a piece of the action. Let me get into the game. So it's something we do see time and time again. Anyway, the remote career opportunities, I think, is something that is of interest to some of you. And basically, you can work from home in this case, and you can get a job. Now, some of these, they're kind of like may not be perfect for you. Some of them are perfect. So you can look here and see all the different jobs that are available right now at the time of recording this video. And they change all the time. So there's different cities, different countries, etc. So it's just worth taking a look and seeing if there's something here that might be available for you. Typically like customer support and things like that or something you could be taking a look at, and you can get paid from Amazon to work from home. So you don't have to go into an office or anything like that. So I would say the best opportunity right now for those of you watching are the virtual positions. So definitely take a look and see if there's something there that you can apply for, something that you're qualified for. I mean, the qualifications are going to be fairly simple for the type of work that we're talking about, and go check it out. So that's number two, get a remote job with Amazon. Again, not exactly groundbreaking, but it's definitely something you may not have been aware of. So now let's get on to number three. So today, real simple, no big question, just a little bit of an engagement opportunity that I really would appreciate you doing right now. Put in hashtag Amazon money if you're enjoying the video so far. Maybe you're even thinking, I didn't know you could even do one of those 2 things. I've got another 5 coming your way, so make sure you keep watching the video and give me a hashtag hashtag Amazon money down below now. There should be like a crazy warning sign on screen now. Tony, make that happen. The third one is something called Amazon Mechanical Turk. Super weird name, but a very simple idea. Basically, there's different jobs that humans can do that computers struggle to do. So computers are great. Robots are going to take over the world, like in Terminator, but that's going to happen, of course. Elon Musk even said it, so it's definitely going to happen. But what I will say is that Amazon Mechanical Turk is something to check out. And so as it says here, right, it's a crowdsourcing marketplace that makes it easier for individuals and businesses to outsource processes and jobs to a distributed workforce who can perform these tasks virtually. This was written by a robot, as you can see. But basically, what you do to get involved is just get started and click on create a worker account. And then you create an account whereby you can go and apply for different jobs that are available. And that's basically all there is to it. There's lots of different things you can be doing, right? Anywhere from, filling in some information to checking some information. And this is definitely not something that's going to make you a millionaire, of course. But again, it's something that for those of you watching, especially if you're technically inclined, there's a lot of opportunity here with Mechanical Turk. If you're not technically inclined, you can definitely still create a worker account and check it out. But the most likely thing would be that you're doing something that's kind of low level, doesn't pay all that much money, and probably may or may not be worth doing. But you may find an opportunity here that's interesting, that's going to pay you some money that you can do in the evening time, potentially as well, depending on where you're living. So Mechanical Turk is worth taking a look at. Again, not the best opportunity in the world, but something that you can make money from Amazon. The next one is selling services on Amazon. So as it stands in the UK and in the US right now, as well as in the other countries as well, you can actually sell services on Amazon. So let's say you run a window cleaning business or, anything like that, whereby, home cleaning business, you can actually sell that service on Amazon, and people can come on there and they can see, oh, I need this thing done in this city, and basically they can buy it from Amazon. It's something they brought out a little while ago. They're growing it all the time. And as you see here, it's all about selling professional services on Amazon. And the cool thing is it's all done from an app as well. So again, as it says here, like you can be an assembler, house cleaner, handyman, handy person, I suppose it would be these days, and sell professional services directly to Amazon customers in their area. So this is something that's really interesting. Again, zero upfront cost, real jobs, invite only, blah, 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 right? So to get access to this, you have to apply to Amazon, put in all your business information and go ahead. You might be watching this video now and thinking, I actually don't run a service of any kind, but what you could do here is you could go and find people in your local area who do offer these services, and you can help them get set up on this platform and charge them a little bit of money to get set up. Why is that interesting? Well, a lot of people who are handymen, handy people, of course, as well as different opportunities in this area, like professional services, they're not going to be the best with computers. Look at any home cleaner's website and you will see what I am talking about. They're always pretty terrible. And that's totally normal because that's not their business, it's not what they're in. Whereas you go and you say, listen, I'm going to get you set up on this platform, you're going to get jobs from this, I'm going to show you how it's done. All I ask is that, we pay a small little fee up front and I'll do it all for you. That could be interesting. You might even be able to help manage this ongoing with those people and help them get more jobs on here as well. So look, that's another opportunity. Again, I'm not saying any of these are going to make you a millionaire, but there's something you should be looking at if you're looking for an extra way to make some money doing what you're already doing, which is being on the Amazon platform. So the fifth one we're going to talk about today is something you probably heard about before. A lot of people do talk about it. It's the Amazon Associates Program. So what this is basically an opportunity for anybody to get a link to an Amazon product, which is an affiliate link, meaning whenever you put your link onto the internet, let's say you make a YouTube video, you're talking about a certain type of blender, let's just say, I'll just pick a random example. So you're talking about a Vitamix blender and how great it is and how much it's helped you. You make that video on YouTube, you then link to the place where you can buy that product on Amazon. So you get paid anywhere from 3 to 10%, I believe, is the commissions right now on different products. A lot of times though, products have lower commissions. So 3 to 5% is typically the average from what I would see. So it's not going to be a massive earner, but if you did have, say, a video and it went kind of viral and millions of people watched it, it could make a lot of money. I do know a number of people who make a full-time income on the Amazon Associates program, but really what the skill here is, it's about building up some kind of a following, be it from a YouTube platform, be it on a social platform, be it on an email list, and then talking about different products and then linking to them. We do link to products from time to time here at Marketplace Superheroes, even if I'm talking about books or things like that. But I'm not going to say this is a huge earner for us. It definitely isn't. But I know a lot of people who focus on this and they do make a full-time income, making anywhere from 3 to 10 grand a month doing this. So look, for me personally, it's something I don't have a bunch of experience with. My friend Chris Guthrie is somebody I know who I might bring onto the channel in the future, who has a lot of experience doing this. He even flipped some of those websites that he owned as well and made quite a lot of money doing it. So I know it does work. It's not something that I personally do all the time, but it may be something for you to look into. And you might see in the future, if I'm making different videos, I'll have Amazon Associates links in our videos, and you'll know what's going on then, that we'll get a little bit of a commission every time, say, you go ahead and buy something that I've recommended. So that's Amazon Associates. Let's get on to the next one. Are you on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, what I'd love you to do is give me a follow. All you gotta do right now is maybe take out your phone if you're on your computer. If you're watching this on your phone, maybe just check this out later. Go to Instagram, sign in, and then go up and type in Stephen J. Summers. You should see this on the screen right now. Stephen J. Summers, that's my handle. I want you to give me a follow, and then what I want you to do is send me a message on Instagram, DM me, let me know how you're getting on, if you've got any questions, and I'd love to respond to you. So jump over there right now, give me a follow, and I'll chat to you in there. The next one, number 6, the second last one, is of course self-publishing on Amazon. This is something that has been around for a long time now, and it's becoming bigger and bigger. Why? Because people are buying Kindles, they've got Kindle apps on their phones, and it's something that's becoming very normal now, that you would buy an ebook and you would read it on your phone or on a Kindle, or even on a laptop. You can do it as well. Anywhere where you can get the Kindle app, you can basically read a book. So this is something I know a lot of people do this full time. Anywhere from Stefan James, some of you know I've been on his channel before, he's very experienced at this. Also got a lot of other friends who have multi-million-dollar businesses selling their books on Amazon, and some people, obviously much smaller businesses, so everyone in between. I've met a number of people doing this. I haven't written any books on Amazon right now, but this is something I'm going to look at as we go into our different series here on the channel, breaking down Amazon Kindle. Is it something that makes money? Is it something that's worth doing? We are going to do that on the channel, which would be kind of interesting down the line. But just for now to say, I know a lot of people doing it very successfully. I know people who've even written books about lots of different topics and have treated it as a way to basically just sell information at a slight profit. And then what they typically do is they encourage those people to jump onto some kind of an email list, and they promote other higher priced products to those people. So that's something that is we're definitely going to do on the channel. We're going to show you how it works, and we're going to see if it make any money. But that is something, if you're already an author, you should put your books onto Amazon right now. And even if you're considering becoming an author, this is definitely a good place to do it. You can also put your books on Amazon for free as well, so you don't charge any money for them. People go ahead and download them, and you can obviously build an audience that way. But it's not something you're going to get too much traction on too easily. Why? Because Amazon want to make money, so they're really going to push the books out there that are charged. But it's not always the case. I know in some cases books can take off that are free, but typically the reason they take off for free is because people have pushed a lot of traffic to them, and people then buy them and they start to rank on Amazon. That's something that's interesting, something you may want to do. Again, you can make really good royalties on this as well. You can even make your book a physical copy with Create Space. So basically Amazon will do it print on demand style as well, which is pretty cool. You don't have to print hundreds of different books up. You can use Create Space. And also as well, you can publish to audio now as well with things like Audible, as Amazon now own that. So that's a really cool, interesting thing. We're going to do some pretty cool experiments on down the line. Let's go on to the last one now. The final one for today is Amazon Business. So I slightly cheated on this one, ever so slightly. You might say, well, this is very like FBA. It kind of is, but it's a little bit different in that if you're selling certain products that would lend themselves to a business purchase. So let's just take a really simple example and say you're selling office storage boxes, for example. Well, that was something that would lend itself to a business purchase, because a business might come on and say, these are great storage boxes. We could use them to store files in. We want to buy 50 of them, right? Whereas if you bought them on the regular Amazon platform, you're going to be in a case where it's not really designed for business as such. You'd have to put the quantity to 50, and it was kind of a weird thing. So they brought out Amazon Business, which is really cool. And as you can see here, it says third-party sellers make up 50% plus of their sales. So that's like in itself is very interesting, and it's growing all the time. So a lot of companies now come onto Amazon and they actually purchase their products that they use in the course of business from there. It's also good because, especially in Europe as well, it's designed for easy VAT invoicing and stuff like that. And that's something that really was a problem on Amazon because it was a business was buying kind of like from the more customer based site, and then there was a VAT issue because the VAT was included and all this kind of stuff. This has really been simplified now from Amazon Business, and is definitely something, if you got certain products that are business orientated, like stationery or things like that, you absolutely should consider creating a profile to sell on Amazon Business as well. So again, another way to make money from Amazon you might not have considered. You might already be selling an FBA, and you could sell an Amazon Business as well and make your products even more accessible to companies to come on and buy in bulk. So this is something you should be taking a look at if you are in that position. That's all we have time for in this video today, just to get your brain thinking, get your brain ticking, looking at things a little bit of a different way. I hope you got some value today from this video. We asked you to put in that hashtag earlier on. Make sure you do, and also jump over to my Instagram, Stephen J. Summers. Send me a DM. I love hearing from you. I love hearing what you're getting value from. Some people are just even reaching out to me and saying, hey, I'm on the Amazon journey, or I'm on a business journey inspired by the channel. I'm really, really thankful, or whatever. Whatever you want to do, just reach out to me and say hi. And also, if you have not already done this, like the video, smash the like, crush your computer with the like button. There's no like button on your computer, that's fine. Also subscribe to the channel, and if you're not already on the Marketplace Superheroes World platform yet, make sure you get yourself down to the description or into the pinned comment. Click on the link, jump back to our website, and we will give you some free training to get yourself up and running from scratch. That's all I have time for. As I said, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We will be back with lots more. We've got some really great experiments coming up in business as well. I think you're really going to get value from and enjoy. So hope you enjoyed it. Get that hashtag, get liking, get subscribing, do it all. I'll see you in the next one.